What is up, guys? Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and you guessed it, in today's video we're going to be doing the calendar for December 2023, last month of the year. We made it through another year here, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. There are a couple banners that are currently out in the game right now. The first one is going to be the Gura Gura Part 2 Summoning banner. This banner is only out for the 1st of December, but it's still out on December, so I decided to include it anyway. So yeah, this is the second part of the event that has already gone away, but the banner has stuck around for a little bit longer. This gives you an opportunity to pull for the 5-star Lancer, Sakamoto Ryoma. You also can pull for the 5-star Avenger, Demon King Nobunaga. And then on both of those banners, you have the opportunity to pull for Summer Okita, and then a couple of 3-star characters, both of which are limited. So if you haven't gotten at least one copy of these characters, definitely recommend trying to do that. And it's going to be the 3-star Assassin Okada Izo and the 3-star Berserker Mori Nagayoshi. There are 2 other banners that are available right now. The first one is going to be the Interlude Campaign 18 Pickup Summon. This will feature 2 separate 5-stars. The first one is going to be the 5-star Berserker Galatea, and the other one is going to be the 5-star Foreigner Katsushika Hokusai. I think that's the first time I've actually said Katsushika. I usually just say Hokusai. So anyway, those are the 2 characters available on that one. They will have their own separate banners if you wanted to pull for either of those 2. And then the third and final banner for the 1st of December is going to be for the Thanksgiving special banner. This is going to feature a bunch of different servants, most of which are from Fate Apocrypha, but there are a couple other servants mixed in there. And they do have separate individual raid ups. It's not going to be individual banners like most of the banners have been recently. So this one's kind of back to the old traditional format where every day or every other day it's going to rotate for different servants. But for the 1st of December, we do have Semiramis rated up as the 5-star character, and Summer Mordred rated up as the 4-star character. Alright, so skipping on over here to the second, I will say that the Interlude Campaign banner goes until the 10th of December. We're not going to talk about that because it doesn't change, and I haven't really had to do this too much recently because most of the banners don't change, but the Thanksgiving banner does change. And on the 2nd, you still have Semiramis and Mordred rated up. This will be the final day to pull for either of those 2 characters, but we do have 2 other characters that are going to be joining the mix. Technically, they come out on the 1st at the night. I don't usually include that 1 or 2 hours of time in my videos. I just kind of push it off to the next day. But it's going to be Abigail Williams and Frankenstein as the rated up characters for the 2nd. And then moving on to the 3rd, we do have 2 new characters for the Thanksgiving banner. So we're going to have Kama rated up as well as Atlanta rated up as the 4-star character. Kama's the 5-star character, of course. So those will be the 2 new characters. Abigail Williams and Frankenstein are still going to be available until the 4th. And then Kama and Atlanta will be rated up until... will be rated up until the 6th. But speaking of the 4th, this is going to be our first bit of new content that's not really already been announced. Well, it hasn't even been announced, so it might not actually happen on the 4th. We all know by now that my dates are more guesses than anything else. And I'm not really sure about this one, to be honest, but it kind of maps out pretty well, so we'll see. But anyway, it's going to be for the new Christmas event that we're going to have. This will feature a new event character for Martha, which is pretty cool. It's a lottery event as well. I think pretty much all of, if not all of, the Christmas events are lottery events. So definitely grind away for lottery. But there is a summoning banner, of course. And there's going to be 2 5-star characters rated up. The first one is going to be Scotty, and the second one is going to be Benny Enma. So a couple of pretty good characters there. There will be a pair of 4-star characters, and that's going to be Emiya and Martha. So that banner will be out, and I do expect it to last a pretty long time. So where I don't even know when I have it. I think I have it ending on the 17th of December, which leads us into a couple other things that we'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, just the way it's mapped out, I could be wrong, but it maps out pretty well, so I'm going to be pretty happy with it. And then, like I said previously, this will be the final day to pull for Abigail Williams and Frankenstein, if you did want them for the Thanksgiving banner. Alright, so on the 6th of December, there's really not a lot to talk about. Just a reminder that Kama and Atalanta will be going away at the end of the day on the 6th, and this is the final day of the Thanksgiving banner. So if you did want either of those two characters, make sure you're pulling for them then. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and skip all the way over to the 18th of December. We have one banner. This is going to be one of like the campaign main quest help banners, whatever you want to call them. Features 3 characters, all of which have already been out. You have 1 5-star, 2 4-stars. 5-star is going to be Melusine, and the 4 stars are going to be Lancelot and Percival. So these will be rated up from presumably the 18th until the 31st of December. This is actually mapped out pretty well with when we got it on JP. It's almost exactly the same time. So I figure we'll get it somewhere along in here, depending on when we actually get the Christmas event. But we should get it at some point during this month, and those are the 3 characters that are available during that banner. And then finally, on the 22nd of December, we are going to get a new event, and it's going to feature a 5-star and a 4-star character, both of which are new, both of which are also writers. You're going to have Jang Zaya as the 5-star character, and Dobrinia Nikitic as the 4-star writer. Probably butchered those names. I do apologize. I'm really bad at pronouncing some of these names. But anyway, 2 new characters along with a new event. I do actually think that we're going to get this event the exact same time we got it on JP, from the 22nd of December to the 31st of December to round out the year, because on the 1st of January we always get the New Year's events, so makes sense to wrap it up by the 31st, and that's where things gonna happen. So yeah, some pretty good stuff coming out. I don't know, probably a lot of people are going to skip this month just because they want to save up for the New Year's stuff, because that's always a pretty good selection of characters, especially for like limited characters, things like that. You have the GSSR, all that cool stuff. But you know, there's some pretty good characters this month. Scotty's really good, Melusine's really good. I'll be pulling for the new characters, of course, to try and get them to the collection, try and knock them off the list. But overall, it is a pretty calm month for the most part, and like Melusine's been out like probably 3 times already, just so I'm sure a lot of people who wanted Melusine already have her, as well as Scotty. Scotty's been out a few times now at this point, so probably a lot of like older players are going to just kind of skip on those and save up for the new year, which is fine. If not, that's fine too. Good characters are always good to get. So that's all we got for this month. December is going to be a pretty chill month, so which is really nice. Just farm lottery and enjoy yourselves. So anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you guys are looking forward to in the month of December, which characters you guys are pulling for, and I will have more content coming out this month. December is usually my really big month for Fate. I just all of a sudden get this inspiration to make videos because of the 25 Days of Fate and stuff. Probably not doing 25 Days of Fate this year, but I will be bringing out some of the bigger videos that I usually do every year, so keep an eye out for that. They'll be coming out periodically throughout the month. I'm going to try and do as many videos as possible, and I say this every year and it never happens, but I'm going to try not to burn myself out and take a break. That's always the goal. Try and keep steady content coming instead of just pushing it all out in one month and then stopping and just making one calendar video every month. I really hate doing that. I really do want to make more frequent uploads and stuff like that, even if it's just other stuff. Like I've been playing Spider-Man 2, so I've been uploading that to the channel frequently, so you might see that pop up here and there on the channel. But I still enjoy Fate, still want to make videos for Fate, just time's kicking my ass, and unfortunately we can't do anything about that. So anyway, hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.